Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I review and unbox subscription boxes for the most part here on my channel, but for the past 3 weeks I have been opening 6 different advent calendars with you day by day in what we have been calling the Adventures with Noel series, which after today, you guys, we only have 3 more days because most advent calendars just go through the 24th, and then starting on the 25th I am going to have a new series, the 12 days of Christmas or 12 more days of Noel series, which will bring us all the way into the first week of January. So hopefully you will join me for that. Please do let me know if you've enjoyed this format in the comments below. I will definitely be asking you later on next year for suggestions for boxes to open, because we'll probably have a couple of repeats, your favorites from this year, if we do the series again. And of course we'll want to look for some new ones as well to have some diversity here on the channel. As always, I will still have my regular unboxings for you, usually posting at 2 p.m. Pacific. Sometimes there's still double days even in the other months of the year, but it's just been this last November and December where I've kind of felt what I think other YouTubers feel when they do Vlogmas, which is where they do a vlog every day leading up to Christmas. I do videos 365 as it is, so for me, just adding an extra video every single day for 2 whole months has definitely been challenging, but also really, really fun. And again, I do truly appreciate those of you who have been with me the entire way. And that said, there is going to be a quiz which should be getting posted today, if not sooner, or if not tomorrow, so that you can enter to win a little goodie bag with items from some of these boxes. So hopefully I'll have several winners. It's just going to be based on what the responses are that I get to the multiple choice quiz, and we'll have the top scorers will be the contenders for those little mystery bundles. All right, guys, so the box that we're focusing on today for the last time, this is the last round of highlights, is the Literary Book Club box, which comes in this lovely Lisa Angel collectible advent box, which is kind of fashioned to look like a book. It even opens like a book. You just have to be kind of careful when you open it up, because if you open it like on its side like a book, obviously all of the ones from the top are going to fall out. So just know that if you are going to plan on using it again. I've definitely done that a couple of times, in case you couldn't tell by my little caveat there. So this box was not sent to me for a review, but because I am an ambassador or reviewer for the Literary Book Club Quarterly Classics subscription, she was kind enough to extend a nice discount to me. But this box, it's sold out so fast, you guys, as many of the limited edition boxes from Literary Book Club do. This box was $149 plus $13.95 in shipping, and the box itself, this Lisa Angel box, so it's the A Merry and Bright Countdown is what it's called, has a retail value of just $46 by itself. So I'm kind of including that when we're looking at the total value of it. So $149, but it did say that it had a total value of $220, over $220, but I'm not subtracting the $46 for the box when I'm looking at the value. So the average value of the items in here should be around $9, maybe a little bit less than that, because again, you could take out the value of the box from that as well. So that would bring us down to, like, you know, $275 or $175, for example, and then divide that by 24. So it'd be a little bit less, more like $8. But if you consider what you would have paid for the box before the shipping costs, you're only paying $6.20 per item in here on average. But what I love about this box, aside from the fact that it's actually reusable and storable, because some of these big boxes for me in my small apartment just are not something that I can hold on to for next year to use again, is the fact that she worked with so many artisans and small businesses, which we love to hear in any box, any limited edition or any subscription box. And that is the case with her quarterly subscriptions as well. So if you haven't checked that out, if you have an interest in building a classics book collection, I highly suggest that you check that subscription out and maybe some of the unboxings that I've done. And again, I'm going to have a lot of the limited edition boxes that I'm reviewing here on the channel too in the coming weeks as well. So be on the lookout for that during the 2 p.m. slot. So it says, treat yourself this holiday season with our first ever limited edition Literary Book Club Advent Calendar. You will receive a gorgeous vintage book advent calendar, or vintage styled, I guess, filled with 24 small gifts. Every lovely gift was sourced from an artisan or small business. Note that gifts are unwrapped due to the small size of the advent drawers. It even has a lovely spine and can go on your bookshelf with your other books. There's a mix of smaller and larger items. The items are a mix of home, food, bath, body, and bookish. The advent calendar alone retails for $46 again and is reusable. So let me know in the comments below. I was talking to Priscilla about this, but do you like your advent calendars to sort of get progressively more exciting in terms of the value or the, I guess, size of the item? Do you want it to like end with a bang on the 24th, or do you not mind that there's some variation where, you know, on day 23 you might just get like a little piece of candy, but on day 15 you get like a really fancy, you know, brooch or something? So let me know. Do you prefer for it to sort of be exponential, like a progressive growth in terms of the excitement and the value, or do you might not mind like a little variation up and down? I think with all of these boxes we've honestly seen a lot of variation up and down, which I don't mind at all, especially when I get to open so many boxes all at once. However, I will say that I hope that all of the boxes sort of end with a bang, with like kind of a little bit of a showstopper on day 24 or 25. So that's my preference. All right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at day 21. We're on day 21. I can't believe that. All right, so again, this is what it looks like. I almost spilled everything. I'm holding it up like a book. So it would actually stand open like this if you wanted to, or again, you can have it hinged slightly closed. So day 21, and so it was probably very tricky to curate this box because all of the boxes are the same size, unlike the ones that are custom made for these bigger companies like Beekman. L'Occitane actually had mostly the same size boxes, or at least the height of them was all the same, or Glossybox, where they're able to tailor it a little bit more to the items inside. I'd really be interested in learning, you know, how that happens. You guys, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what boxes, what subscription boxes are out there that you would love to see do an advent calendar or 12 days of Christmas, not advent, but 12 days of Christmas box. Which boxes out there that don't have one yet would you like to see? I know for me, I would love if Margot Elena did an advent calendar or 12 days of Christmas box next year. Like, that's for me, I think they could do a really good job with that. It might have a hefty price tag, but I think it would be worth it. All right, day 21, this is what it looks like. My camera was like, I can't focus that fast. You need to calm down. So again, remember, we paid an average of $6.20 for each of the items in here, but that's not taking into account this very high value advent calendar box itself. And then the average value of the items inside should be around $9, or again, if you're taking into account the box itself, more like $7.50, more like, yeah, more like $7.25, honestly. So, okay. So this is a little bit sticky. So I have a little bit of spillage, which is interesting because it is sealed. This is from the Casa Market. It's an avocado honey, which you guys know I am not an avocado fan. So I think it just means that the bees were getting pollinating the avocado tree to make the honey. So I don't think it's going to have an avocado flavor, but I do like getting honeys, especially this time of year when my husband and I are drinking a lot more tea. I had so much honey, I started giving away some of the awesome jars of honey that I've gotten in different subscription boxes throughout the year. And now my husband's like, where's all the honey? I'm like, you haven't used honey in like probably 18 months, and all of a sudden that's all you want. So don't worry, I had some kind of hidden from him from our regular pantry. So let's read about this. Now, I looked on their website because I did kind of sneak a peek when I'm featuring a box and they don't have a description on like their cheat sheet. I did go ahead and sneak a peek, so I can tell you more about them. So this is what the cheat sheet looked like, but it just gave us basically what the items were, didn't even give us necessarily the brands. So I looked that up. So from the Casa Market, the avocado honey, this size, which I think I can just, I think it just like the cap got a little bit dented, so there was maybe a little bit of leakage. That means I guess I have to hold on to this one, and I'll pass this one on to my husband, but I think the honey itself is probably just fine. So this had a value of $3.99. It says made from the nectar of avocado flower growing near Michoacan, Mexico. This velvety honey has a strong dark flavor featuring notes of caramelized molasses. All right, so a little bit of a, it does look like a darker honey. Let me see if I can show it to you. Yeah, definitely a darker honey. So it says perfect for adding sophistication to pancakes, waffles, and ice cream, or as an ingredient in rich desserts. So I'm going to think of this more as almost a molasses than like that golden honey. But it was just really cool. So love getting fun edible items items, little treats, and perfect for the season. So that was the last time that we'll be featuring the Literary Book Club's Advent Calendar, which, you guys, overall, I think it has been surprisingly good. I'm happy that it wasn't all bookish items, in all honesty. I like that it was a little bit more varied and that she had a lot of different brands, as well as some Literary Book Club branded or created items in there. So overall, it was a pleasant surprise. All right, so let's move on to our next calendar for today, which was Luxy 10 for day 21. So they were all the same height in that really cool cube. But some of them were a little bit deeper than others, I believe. So let me see. This one's kind of wedged in there. All right, so for today from Luxy 10, it looks like we got a Cherry Blossom hand cream. So Luxy 10, very much known for their hand creams. That's how I became familiar with the brand. Always happy to get a hand cream. Great gifts, great things to have in every single purse. And then this is nice because it does have a flat enough top where you can stand it up, although it starts to get a little bit more unwieldy because this is one of those metal tubes where it's nice to have a tube key to kind of roll it down and really squeeze out all of the goodness, of course. So it will stand up for a while until you start to roll it down, and then it's a little bit more wonky. So they don't look as pretty. Now, I don't mind the metal tubes, but they definitely don't look as pretty once you start using them. So, all right, so mine's already a little bent up, so that's very nice. That's our Luxy 10 gift for today, our Cherry Blossom hand cream. And these usually have a little seal on them, so I won't start it. Yeah, they do have a little seal on them, which is nice. I also like the ones where you like spin the cap around and you use it to poke the metal open. So the next calendar that we focus on is My French Country Home. So here is a day where we have the nice rose colored paper, kind of has a little bit of a stripe going on, and the cream ribbon. So we had 3 different kinds of wrapping paper, 2 different color ribbons. They all were coordinated and beautiful and lovely and all hand wrapped, all different sizes, which is like the hardest way to do a calendar, right? So some of these companies made boxes and then threw things in the boxes, and then some companies hand wrapped every single thing, which I think is really awesome. And of course, this one comes all the way from France. It definitely had the highest price on it in terms of retail, what you paid for the box, what I paid for the box, as well as the overall value. This box was supposed to have an overall value of over $1,000, but you paid about 40% of that between the shipping and the box itself. Even though I am not sure that I feel like the average cost of the average value of the items in here is $40, because of course, just like with any subscription box or limited edition box, you might not like every single thing, right? But you're kind of taking, you're hoping that the vibe is something where at least you're going to find them regiftable or storable for future use, or I'm always hoping I like at least 2/3 of the items to truly get the value. But then if you break down the value thinking like, you know, I only liked 16 of the 24 items, then it kind of changes your calculations a little bit, right? Anyway, ooh, this is a pretty box though. So this is from Bohm Paris, I think. So B-O-H-M. It has a nice slide box in this really pretty like mauve color. Ooh, maybe this is jewelry. I don't know what this is. So this is what it looks like, you guys. Very, very pretty. They do have a very simple cheat sheet. You could reach out to them ahead of time and ask for the list of items. Some of the items did include items from past boxes. By the time I got that list of items from them, by the time I emailed them, they were technically sold out. But because I also purchase and review the quarterly box, they were kind enough to you know, save one for me so I could purchase it like the next day, which I was very grateful for. But I just felt like it literally had my name on it, so I had to get it. So this is what the cheat sheet looks like for them. Very, very lovely. You can see all of the colors that are in there. There's my name right there on the box. So for day 21, you guys, we got, yes, it is a jewelry piece. We've already gotten a brooch. We've gotten a gorgeous necklace, which may still be like my favorite item from here. So we have this nice little I wonder if this is a repeat. So, oh no, well, this is really, really pretty. Now, I do wish that they gave us a little bit more information about them, but hopefully I can look up this company. And of course, a lot of these items, not all of them, but a lot are going to be available in the My French Country Home Boutique online, which I will leave an affiliate link for you in the description box below. This is so pretty. It looks like green jade is what I'm guessing. I don't think that's malachite. I think that's jade. And then it has this beautiful like kind of gold rope edging and then a very simple diamond with a dot in the center. Yes, that's so pretty. Not quite the same green that I'm wearing today, but really, really lovely. I do think that's, I'm not sure. It's some kind of stone. It doesn't look like faux stone. That's really, really pretty though. It's a very simple, kind of looks almost like antique to me. So I will probably be wearing that. So not the kind of like piece that I would necessarily pick out for myself if I was like on Rocksbox or something, but an item that I do think is lovely. So I'll have to take a look at the brand and see kind of what the value is. So there they are, proving me wrong. Here's a day where it probably has like a ridiculously high retail value, and it is a lovely piece. But of course, you know, if it's not quite your style, something that you can easily regift to someone because it does come in this nice little bag and box. All right, so that was My French Country Home for today. For Zotter, our chocolate calendar for today, we got Marc de Champagne, which I'm reading with a French accent, maybe because we have two French boxes here, but we have a lot of international boxes, two French boxes, although the L'Occitane one is actually sent to us from the US. But this is sent to us technically from Austria and via Florida. So Marc de Champagne, I have no idea how you would say it in German. Handgeschöpft, let's see what this is. So it's got champagne in it of some sort, right? So this is dark chocolate filled with Marc de Champagne ganache. I don't even know what Marc de Champagne is, but something with champagne. It does say that it contains alcohol, so that's gonna be one of my favorites. I like that little like alcohol-y, like, you know, little boost that you get in chocolates around the holidays. So that was our Zotter chocolate. And then we have something from Beekman. Where's my Beekman? Today we got a big Beekman cylinder. Yeah, so that's exciting because sometimes they're very small. So maybe we are starting to get some bigger items in here. I do think most of the boxes will probably end with a bang, I hope. So this looks like one of their soaps. Yes, so this is like a full-size soap because they are kind of small. So it is pure goat milk soap and it is fragrance free. So it's their 3.5 ounce or 99 grams. Look at how cute the little goats are. So a lot of you would be really happy with this because I know a lot of you are very sensitive to fragrances, or you always run the risk of getting a fragrance that you are not super fond of. Patchouli, rose, lavender. But here we have a nice, simple, fragrance-free goat milk soap from Beekman for day 21. All right, you guys, then from Glossybox, I think that's our last one for today, we also got day 21 is like a big day, like big doors and drawers. So here we go. Let me find this one. All right, we got, oh, this is pretty big. This is like full size. They had to smash this in there. So it's unfortunately, you can see it was like kind of kinked, kind of folded over. So let me see if I can fluff that back up. This is from, I hope it doesn't like break the bottle, Aromatherapy Associates. It's a Revive Body Gel. It says Energize and Awaken. It is 6.8 fluid ounces. So let me find our Glossybox booklet so I can read to you about this. This is definitely a full-size product. Get that to focus. So it has a value of $46. So, you know, they've definitely gone up and down. Like the other day, we got something that was worth $3.20. And today, we have something that is worth $46. So it says, containing high concentrations of the finest essential oils of the energizing and invigorating powers of pink grapefruit, juniper berry, and geranium essential oils, helps promote an even skin texture and boosts flagging energy. So yes, those do sound like very energizing scents. Top tip, for an instant energy boost, apply this gel directly over tights or stockings whilst at work or traveling. What? You're going to put this over your stockings and it's going to like blend in. Hopefully it's clear. It says experience the refreshing and invigorating powers of grapefruit, rosemary, and juniper. Those are all scents that I like. Juniper for that foresty scent, grapefruit for citrus to wake you up, and rosemary for the herbal. Like that is for me, that is a great combo. I don't think I'm going to put that on over my tights though. Massage into your skin each day using light upward strokes to stimulate the body. Focus on areas of concern like hips, thighs, stomach, ankles, and feet. I don't know. So I guess it's like, it's not really a lotion. It's just a body gel that you would use in conjunction with lotion. I don't think it's necessarily very moisturizing, but hey, it's a full-size product and we got it in Glossybox, and that is pretty cool. So going over what we got for today, we got our avocado honey from Literary Book Club. From L'Occitane, we got our cherry blossom hand cream. This was a good day, you guys. From My French Country Home, we got this beautiful pendant and necklace. From Zotter, we got our Marc de Champagne dark chocolate bar. From Beekman 1802, we got our fragrance-free goat milk soap. And finally, from Glossybox, we got this Revive body gel. This was a good day. I'm gonna go with the necklace though as my favorite. You guys let me know what yours was in the comments below, and I will see you soon for my unboxing this afternoon or for day 22.